Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. Here in Orlando, it's interconference basketball as the Magic look to defend home court at the Amway Center. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
Yeah, this was a tough matchup for them last year. Losing... both of their games against them.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Felton and Ellis pair up at the 1 and the 2. Wilson Chandler out there with Chandler Parsons. And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's ABC. He kicks it to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Harkless, no good. Both teams nibbling at the edges of the playoffs as the season was winding down.
Well, Kevin, maybe the sweep was a little less painful to take since it came out of conference play. But every loss always is painful when you're in the middle of the pack like that.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. 6-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's ABC. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. 6 on the shot clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. ABC's got 5.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Felton kicks to Ellis. Parsons with a screen on Oladipo. And it's Ellis penetrating. He used that pick just right. Ellis has got his first points of the night.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's ABC. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The feed to Ellis. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Chandler. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Here's ABC. He's got 5. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
And the officials call a traveling violation. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? You look at ABC, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His #1 job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself.
Pass to Felton. Now Chandler inside. Harkless with the steal. And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. Oladipo against Parsons. Here's ABC. It's good from about 19 feet. ABC's got 9. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Felton dishes to Ellis. Back to Felton. And there's the pass to Ellis. He feeds it to Felton. He's got a clear path. A finish. Rips down the breakaway slam. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
You know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
He had a nice open look right there. 6 points for Wilson Chandler.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Here's ABC. He's got 11. Doubled by Felton. Pass to Harkless. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
And now a look at Victor Oladipo here. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. 3rd in field goal percentage. And he's one of the elite shooters in the NBA, in the top 5 in 3-point field goal percentage.
And Steve, you mentioned his sky-high field goal percentage ranking. I mean, he's got both the technique and the patience and discipline that all really great shooters have to be efficient and productive.
Felton with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Orlando leading by 6. Here's ABC. Out to the right wing. And he gets it to go.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now here's Ellis. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line, played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team.
Here's ABC after the Mavericks pick up 3. Deflects the pass. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding. The Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at Portland. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball, game in and game out. And, of course, the Mavericks just way behind.
I think for the Mavericks, they've just got to learn a few lessons from what they're going through this year. I mean, to use that experience to make sure that they grow from it.
Well, you always want to be getting better, Clark. So I like what you're talking about. I mean, sometimes you can learn from adversity, learn from your mistakes. That's what this club has to do from here on out.
Al Gordon following the miss by Ellis from deep. Back to Gordon. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against Memphis.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
6 on the shot clock. For the 3, Chandler, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got 3 assists in the game. Orlando leading. Here's ABC, 11 points in the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose to nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Gordon. Dallas also making some changes. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Chandler. Aminu comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Butler in for Ellis. To the middle. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
J.J. Barea's checked in for Raymond Felton. Here's ABC. And stolen by Parsons. Oladipo against Butler. It's stolen by Oladipo. And they're moving it up. Here's Harkless. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Mavericks trailed by 5. And here's Barea. He had 13 points in the win against Toronto. Aminu misses.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
And that one's good. And it's 13 points for ABC. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Barea, no good.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
Beautiful ball movement at the end.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Here's Parsons. The Magic getting the bucket. Tries a 3. Another miss by Barea. Here's ABC. 13 points in the game. To the inside. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got his second bucket tonight.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Hey, the NBA is all about matchups, guys. We all know that. Tonight is the perfect matchup. Our best player, they don't have an answer for. Let's play through him.
For the Magic, Channing Thrives checked in for Vucevic. Evan Fournier comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Peyton in for Victor Oladipo. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers get caught up in a run-and-gun type of game. We need to keep the pace under control. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Peyton. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Mavericks trailed by 13. Barea kicks to Parsons. Dishes to Barea. Will it go? And the jumper falls for him.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's ABC, guarded by Barea. ABC passes to O'Quinn, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Barea kicks to Ashe. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-5 run here. They set the pick. Feeds it to Peyton. Here's O'Quinn. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. O'Quinn's got 9.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Swiped away. Here's Fry. Throws down the breakaway jam.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
Now here's Butler. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the dish to Ush. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Barea. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's ABC. He's got 13. Kicks it to Fry. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And it's the Magic with the ball. From deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Moving it up by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam. Well, guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes, sir. I mean, that would have been unheard of about a decade and a half ago, Kevin, seeing a guy bounce like that at his side.
Good point.
Times have changed, though, guys. We got guards all over the league who can play way above the rim.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Magic out in front, opening up a huge gap. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Next Sunday, January 17th, Nikola Pekovic and the Minnesota Timberwolves take on Nikola Vucevic and the Orlando Magic. Live from Orlando. You don't want to miss it.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Mavericks trailed by 16. Outside, Felton. In the corner, Parsons with it. That one wide left.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here is Felton. Right now averaging 5 points a game. He dishes it to Chandler. Back to Felton. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Magic.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it. Some really terrific numbers for ABC. 18 points and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
The Magic have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Ellis dishes to Felton. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought...
Hey, guys, we have to relax a little bit on offense. I want to slow it down, all right? Let's work this shot clock. Let's run our sets. Only shoot the ball if you have a great look. Not even a good...
And a chance to check out Chandler Parsons here. This past month, he's really set himself apart. You see how he matches up numbers-wise. He's averaging 19 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve?
Magic leading by 17. Here's ABC. Up and in on the lane. ABC's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Parsons. Ashik, the pass to Parsons. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside, Felton. Pass to Chandler. He kicks it to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Ellis draws the double. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And he gets it to go. 18 points for Wilson Chandler.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
ABC passes to Oladipo. Here's Gordon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gordon's got 9.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Chandler kicks to Ashik. Down low. Here's Felton. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Knocked away. Pushing it up. On up the court. The shot by Harkless, no good. Mavericks trailed by 19. Ellis goes in. Ashik dishes to Ellis. Outside for Felton. On the wing, Chandler. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oladipo misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He had 61 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Harkless hits them both. Now Felton. 7 points. In the game. And Parsons kicks to Felton. Ellis right side. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Now here's Harkless. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
And he gets it to go. Harkless has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
The Mavericks have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. That free throw, no good.
He's doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter. Much more aggressive taking it to the basket.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for the Magic. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. Vucevic, a screen on Felton. ABC passes to Vucevic. The feed to Oladipo. Here's ABC. He's covered by Felton. Clock at 4. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Goes back up. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. You look at ABC, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. And you pair that effort with his natural ability, and that's why he's right up there at the top.
Puts up a 3. That's good. ABC's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Back to Felton. Chandler outside. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. 20 points for Wilson Chandler.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Elbow shot is on the way. The Mavericks pull it in. Chandler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Passes it to Felton. Chandler with a screen for Felton. Chandler attacking. Jacks up a 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Count that one. That's 10 points here for Harkless.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Felton kicks to Chandler. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Almost, but it rolls out.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Orlando out in front, running away with this one. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I just try to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I just can't try to go at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it.
Hey, guys. Great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
First of all, our transition offense has been really clicking, and it made a big difference. Let's keep getting those points on the break. On the other hand, I was happy with the pressure we put on them with our D and the steals we got out of it. Let's keep that heat on them. And let's talk about our pace. We need to start the third quarter with patience and poise. I want to see us work for those good looks, careful passing, and smart decision making. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Dallas shooting 43% from the floor. On the court for the Mavericks. Felton and Ellis pair up at the 1 and the 2. Chandler out there with Chandler Parsons, and it's Chandler in at the small forward position.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Felton. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Good on the shot.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Here's Parsons. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Magic leading by 23. Here's ABC. Expanding his range, and that one's good. ABC's got 28 points for the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Felton dishes to Chandler. Got a piece of it. Felton kicks to Chandler. Ellis outside. Chandler the pass to Ellis. Clock at 6. Baseline try. Again, the Mavericks score.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's ABC. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Parsons with it. Guarded now by Harkless. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And checking out some numbers for Ellis. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's averaging 22 points per game, almost 2.5 steals and 3 assists. And, you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
You know, and considering the skills he possesses, that's what he's pretty much expected to bring on a night in and night out basis, Steve.
Parsons attacking, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. For Dallas, they have not shot all that well from the free throw line. 6 of 11.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
He's off on the second. Magic leading by 23. Pushing it up. And finished off by Oladipo.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off. Perfect.
Outside, Felton. Over in the corner, Chandler. Back to Felton. This one for three. Shot is no good. So Orlando will take it the other way.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Oladipo, the pass to ABC. Shot clock at 6. A baseline J. Nice spin off the left rim and in. ABC's got 5 points now this quarter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Over in the corner, Ellis. The three-pointer, no good. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Harkless with it. Now Felton defending. Vucevic, a screen on Ellis. ABC passes to Vucevic. That's good.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The pass to Chandler. Back to Felton. Launches it. And he gets it to go. Felton's got 13.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
A different look for Dallas. Al-Farouq Aminu. Chandler. Butler comes in for Ellis. And Barea subbed in for Raymond Felton. Here's ABC. Here's Gordon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And we're seeing the Mavericks unable to defend against Gordon.
He's got 10 rebounds and 11 points.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And the free throws for him this year, he's making them at about a rate of 77%.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
And the first one drops. And the Magic making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And both free throws good for Gordon. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Barea with it. He has 5. He feeds it to Chandler. Pass to Aminu. Dishes it to Barea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Here's ABC. 30 points in the game. Feeds it to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. That one from long range. And that's now 33 points for ABC.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Barea dishes to Parsons. Left side Parsons. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the board is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Chandler with a screen for Parsons. Barea kicks to Butler. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Harkless, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Harkless has got 12.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Here's ABC, guarded by Barea. ABC passes to Vucevic. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Parsons dishes to Barea. The kick outside to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler. Orlando, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Barea with it. Now guarded by ABC. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's ABC. The shot misses.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And he gets it to go.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Barea kicks to Parsons. Chandler with the screen on Gordon. Parsons attacking. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Parsons got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
There's the pick. Here's ABC, guarded by Barea. The dish to Gordon. It's stolen by Barea. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Barea with the ball. Shot's good. Barea's got 7 points.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Here's ABC. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And checking out some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. 2nd in rebounding. And he's been such a good offensive player. His patience, his efficiency, he's ranked in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
I think we should touch again quickly on his rebounding average, Steve. I mean, he's number 2 in the league in rebounding, and he does it with work ethic and tenacity.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Gordon. And it's Payton in for Maurice Harkless. All free throws good from ABC.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Here's Barea. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. Checking out the game J.J. Barea is having. He's got 10 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. They get a hand on it. He's all alone. Here's ABC. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there. Orlando's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And again, the basket is good from ABC. ABC's got 42 in the game. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Kicks it out to Parsons. He tries for 3. The shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Fournier, that's for 2. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Butler passes to Ashik. Goes back up. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Butler. Barea dishes to Ashik. Kicks it to Barea. Clock at 6. Tries again. And that one hits back iron.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Payton drives in. It's stolen by Barea. To the paint. And Ashik throws it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Here's ABC, guarded by Barea. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
It's a real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Chandler comes in for Parsons, and it's Ellis in for Butler.
Defensive foul. ABC. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, J.J. Barea. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Barea.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
It's stolen by Barea. The finish. Clinks the dunk off the rim.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Took him no time at all on that one. O'Quinn's got 14 points.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Use that pick to get in close. 8 points for Monte Ellis.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's ABC, guarded by Barea. Count that one. ABC's got 46 points.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
27 seconds left to play here in the third. And Aminu kicks to Barea. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Ellis. Orlando's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. It's stolen by Aminu. Here's Barea. Drops in the breakaway layup. Barea's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando out in front, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Tune in Wednesday, January 20th. Nikola Vucevic and the Orlando Magic take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Live from Quicken Loans Arena. It's the real deal.
I got my money. I'm killing every second till it saves my soul.
He's checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Payton. And some changes here for the Mavericks. We've got Gordon, Channing Frye out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Fournier in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Parsons passes to Felton. Back to Parsons from deep. And Oladipo pulls it down. ABC's checked in for Ben Gordon. And Dallas with a change here, too. Butler, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Here's ABC. He's covered by Felton. ABC passes to Nicholson. Here's ABC. From the top of the key, he buries it. ABC's got 48.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
There's a screen, and it's Ellis penetrating. Here's ABC. He's covered by Felton. Pass to Nicholson. Fires the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Ashik's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Felton. Ellis dishes to Ashik. Knocked away. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And Parsons kicks to Ashik. The steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Nicholson. The shot is off. Felton with some nice D. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Puts it up from 12. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You know, when he scores buckets like that, Kevin, it just shows that he can bring some of that X factor for his team.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Felton. No good from ABC.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Ellis, the pass to Butler. To the paint. Here's Felton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Felton's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Felton. And he goes in for the dunk. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
There's a good screen. And there's the rejection. And they get it back. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Passes to ABC. From beyond the arc. And the shot is good. ABC's got 51.
Tell you what, until he cools off, you got to keep going to him.
Here's Felton. Over in the corner, Ellis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Magic have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Ellis. And Fry kicks to Oladipo. That is good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Felton dishes to Ellis. Outside, Felton. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Here's ABC. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. ABC passes to Nicholson. The jump hook, good.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. To the middle, banked in off the glass. That's 10 points for Chandler Parsons.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And there's the pass to ABC. The 17-footer. Felton with some nice D. Dallas shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Good. And that's 12 points for Ellis.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Here's ABC. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That's on Raymond Felton.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
At the line, shooting two.
The first free throw is good. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Chandler Parsons. Both free throws good from ABC. Now here's Felton. He dishes it to Ellis. They set the pick. Up and in on the layup. Ellis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
ABC passes to Fry. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Peyton, he's checked in for Orlando. And
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Dallas shooting about 42% so far. He kicks it to Ellis. Aminu with the screen for Ellis. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Oladipo against Ellis. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, here we go again.
Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Felton. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Ellis. Rebound by the Magic. Here's ABC. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Nicholson. That's good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Felton can't get it to go.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to ABC. The tray. No good. Heaves it up. Off on that one. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, plenty of assists for you tonight. The ball was changing sides of the floor. How fun was it for you tonight to keep setting up your team?
Oh, it was a blast, Doris. For me, there's no greater feeling of accomplishment on the basketball floor than when you make that perfect pass to a teammate, set them up for an easy score. Woo! To get that in a win like tonight, that's amazing.
Hard to doubt it was a job well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
on fire!
Yeah, Jack, what up, man? So we in business or we in business?
You're definitely the name that's being thrown around the water cooler lately, no doubt. You keep doing what you're doing, keep rising up, then yeah, we in business.
Yeah, man, because I'm seeing a signature shoe line and some commercials.
Interesting. Interesting, because I was about to say I've been seeing something out.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Long road left to travel. You're a player now, sure. Not like old J.E. in his prime, no. But everyone is talking about you. You're all over the highlight reels. Remember, though, this is Nike, Jordan. We are the cream that floats above all else. We tell you when it's time, not the other way around.
Jack, you're done, man. My time is coming, and you know this.
Let's get something straight right here and now. You're only somebody if I decide to make you somebody.
Man, dude, you over here tripping. Whenever I was a kid, my father bought me my first pair of shoes, and we ain't have much, so there was no NBA star on the box. I mean, the shoes weren't even signature. But I balled in those shoes from high school, college, all the way to the league. Here I am.
Cute story, but what is the point?
The point is, I'm a beast on the court, and somebody gonna pay me. You're not the only show in town. There's other shoes, there are other companies.
Are there? Think about that for a second. I'll be watching.
Not a smart move, man. Not smart at all. You only get one shot with brands like Nike or Jordan, and this was a huge mistake.
Where were you in all this? Leaving me to flap in the wind with that dude. This is your mess. You better fix it.
Listen, I talked him off the ledge. We're still in this. This deal is not dead.
Nah, see, that dude wants me to kneel, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not kneeling.
It's easy once you get used to it. I have to do it every day.
Listen, I'm not kneeling, and especially not to somebody like Jackson Ellis. It's not happening.
Come on, he just wants a little something. He wants to feel like the man again. Can't you just give him that and be done with it?
You don't get it, man. Not with a guy like that. It's just a start. It's never gonna end with him.
I promise you it will. He is just the gatekeeper. Once the deal is done, he's gone. And besides, it's Nike, Jordan, life changer, game changer.
I know. I feel you, man. I grew up with a giant Nike billboard outside my window, shining bright at night. Hey, man, listen to me. Tell me about my childhood. I grew up with a giant Nike billboard outside my window, and it used to keep me awake. And it was like, it was a beacon or a symbol of hope that it's just something better out there for me. I know all about Nike.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid growing up, I had a hamster named Eugene, who my parents said went to live on the farm with my Aunt Edna.
What do you be talking about?
Dreams die. And then dreams change. Suddenly a swoosh gets replaced by 3 stripes and goes by the name Adidas. They want you.
What? You wait till now to tell me this? Man, the Adidas D-Rose is all I wanted when I was in school, man.
Hey, here it is. No strings attached. The deal is yours. Or it's back to Ellis one more time to make it official with either Nike or Jordan. And don't worry, there's ample opportunities with both of them. I mean, billboards, commercials, public appearances, signature shoes, oh yeah, and plenty of cash. It comes down to personal taste. I'll do whatever you want. It's up to you.
I mean, Adidas came in at the last minute, but I've always loved their gear. And to be able to tell Jackson Ellis to stuff it, even better. Let's go with Adidas.
Adidas it is. I can't say I blame you. I'll make a few calls, get this done.
3 stripes, dog.